And of course, it is Pet Talk Tuesday. We have local veterinarian Dr. Stephanie Wolf, who is with us. We also have Dustin Yerman, who is our wonderful, faithful volunteer from the Buffalo Animal Shelter, who is here with Lucy, who is only 9 months old and had to be surrendered from someone who could not keep her. But maybe this means she's going to be added to your household. Good morning, everybody.
Thanks for having us.
Tell us a little bit about Lucy.
Lucy is 9 months old. She's some sort of mixed breed dog, probably terrier mix of some sort, or I don't know, maybe she's got a little lab or collie in her. It's tough to say. She's not very big. She's probably like 25 pounds now, so I figure she'll probably be 30, 35, full grown. 9 months old. Her owner unfortunately could not keep her. She's friendly with dogs. She's easy to walk on a leash. She's very sweet. She's a little shy, but she warms up very quickly. As you can see, she bonds very quickly.
Taken care of because she was spayed.
She is spayed already.
Right.
Nice.
So they did, they tried to do the right thing with her, which is a lot more than what most people surrender their dogs for. So, we'll find her a great home. So, sometimes people have to realize sometimes taking the dog to the shelter can be the best thing for the dog.
Right.
So a girl like this especially is gonna, she's gonna find a home very quickly.
Yeah.
Very sweet, very lovable.
Look at her. She's so relaxed. You can tell, brought up in a home. So
she kind of looks like a lab, but she's just much smaller. So if you want like a pocket lab, here you go.
She's a little pocket lab. Love her.
And she's a little shy, but she bonds really quickly. So once she acclimates, I think she's going to be a great dog.
But it was a good opportunity for them to surrender her if they knew they couldn't take care of her.
Right.
Because at this age, they're still in their socialization periods and stuff like that. And, they also haven't picked up the bad habits. So, for a new family, it's great.
There's some 9 months old with a lot of bad habits.
Well, that's...
Do you think Lucy will bond with another dog in another household? Yes.
I think she'd be fine.
Yeah, we do test them with the other dogs, and she was fine. So another dog sometimes another dog is actually very good for a shy dog because they learn to follow them, especially at this age. They bond quickly to them, and it helps them when you're acclimating to a new home. They generally will follow the other one, follow their housebreaking routines and all that stuff. So it can be a great thing.
Let's talk about bringing a 9-month-old into the home. You're a vet. You're going to see this dog for the first time. What do you want new owners to know?
Well, I mean, obviously you have to start by first doing the meet and greet, especially in a shelter situation. This is not a dog that's coming from a breeder where they kind of have a little bit of a history as to, this dog's peculiarities or not. You certainly want to do a couple of meet and greets, and, and then it's touch and go. I mean, you're kind of getting a cat in a bag, but, certainly we can read personalities and
eyes.
You can see whether or not the dog does have an affinity for the family or kids or anything else that you happen to bring to the meet and greet. And then you just kind of have to, it's an exciting period of time because you're kind of feeling each other out, We don't know what this dog was exposed to in the first 9 months. Maybe she doesn't know stairs. Maybe she grew up in a ranch home. Maybe she grew up with, people who had short hair who never used hair dryers and, things like this. So, it is a little bit of a touch and go, but I mean, you want to introduce things slowly to a dog like this, simply because, she's of the temperament where you could just imagine this dog could become overwhelmed quickly. So if you're living in a huge house and you suspect, hey, maybe this dog did come from an apartment situation or something else like that, you may want to not allow her the run of the home right off the bat. Kind of keep things closed.
Well, I think that goes for, it goes for pretty much any dog you adopt from shelter. I always hear, when you give them too much freedom in the first couple of days, and disaster occurs.
But some of them that, you know darn well have just come from, listen, it was an older person, or maybe, somebody had a heart attack, they can no longer care for the dog, and it's kind of pretty well assimilated in a home, they kind of have a clue. But for her, I would go a little gently, I really would. I would certainly, take one step at a time and not treat her as if she's necessarily the worldliest animal, but, I'm sure this dog, given enough time, will warm into whatever situation you put her in. I mean, just look at that.
Thank you, Dr. Wolf. Thank you. Oh, look, she's so beautiful. Let me ask one quick question.
Yeah.
If you were to adopt Lucy, how soon before she comes to her first vet appointment?
So if they're coming from a shelter or anything like that, you certainly want to make sure that within a 10-day period, and that really goes for anybody, within 10 days, you definitely want her to come in and at least be assessed.
All right, everybody. Thank you.